Oops. Oh, what's going on? Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome. Okay, I haven't done what I've meant to do. Right, hello everybody. Sorry, I had a bit of an technical issue. Things were going a bit wonky, and I don't know if it's the wind going on or what's happening. But let's get this started. Okay, so let's begin with first. It's not ending. What's wrong with me today? I'm clicking the wrong things. Okay, free tarot readings today. Now, don't forget donations take priority. So, we've got a free list. Now, just give me a second to create this free list. Okay, just take a second. Don't type your questions in just yet. I'm just going to do this free list to start with, so I can say hello to everybody. Okay, so we've got Bart and Amazing Fruits. Okay, Bart and Amazing Fruits. Let's see who was on the list. Who came in first? Okay, so I've got Alexandra. Right, let me just do this. Oh, it's taking a little bit of a minute to do this. Sandra, Donna. Sorry, Eldonna. Alexandra. This just takes a second to get started. Once we get started, good. So we've got Jaden, Rhonda. Whoops. Just take a second. Misha. Then I've got Favor. Oops. Now remember, everybody's going to get a reading, so you don't have to worry. Ms. Phenomenal, I mean. Phenomenal. Oops. Let's see. Misha. Hey, hi, how are you? Thank you. I'm doing well. Kayla. Yuwanda. Natalia. Lynn, hi. How are you all? Wow, lots of you in today. Okay, so I think that's everybody. Let me see with this list. Okay, Bart, Amaze, Eldonna. Oh, and reviews. I will add you. 1 second. Okay, I'm doing well. Thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to add, reviews. Whoops. Just making sure everybody's on the list. Right. Oh, nice deep breath. Felt like I'm a bit rushed. Everybody there. Right. Okay. So we've got Bart, Amazing Fruits, and Eldonna. Once I've done Bart, Alexandra can then put their question in. Yes, Seminar, you can be added, but you'll have to be added to the next list after. You'll have to wait until after reviews. But certainly can be added then. So welcome to everybody. Right, let's begin. Nice deep breath. Let's sort of clear our rushing around. Whew. Nice deep breath. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at your questions. Don't forget, questions are how, what, and why. Oh, Bart, good question. How are your finances so far? Let's have a look at your finances. Then I'll do Roots, and then Eldonna. Then I'll do Alexandra, Jaden, and then Rhonda. Remember, I do 3 at a time, guys. So you will get your readings. It will just be a little bit of a time. Now let's have a look. What are we going to do first with Bart? Let's have a look. What deck are we going to look at in regards to actually keep getting Tarot Familiar for you, Bart. Tarot Familiar. Right, let's have a look. So your finances. Let's have a look. Nice deep breath. What does Bart need to know in regards to his finances so far? What does Bart need to know? Okay, Bart, let's have a look. Oh, okay. So firstly, Bart, it's about looking for opportunities. I do feel like it's important for you with your finances to keep looking for opportunities. Like, even though it does feel like you're oh, Nina, thank you very much for the donation. Okay, but even though there is that sense of I feel like this is a security, but it's always about thinking about, it's important that you think about your next opportunity. It's important that you think about your next opportunity because it's, I feel like there's things changing in a way. When I say that things are final and there's new beginnings, new opportunities, I do keep feeling like there are some new things happening for you, but it's all about the old things that are happening as well. Now, there might be some difficult times in regards to your finances. So I do feel like things are going to be a little bit difficult. So it's important that, yeah, like that's what I keep getting, this heartbreak. I got the 3 of Swords here. So like there is some difficult times with your finances. So it's important that you looking for new opportunities. Okay, because things are sort of got to shift. Things have got to change. So it's about, I keep getting this thing about looking for new opportunities. Time for you to look at new things that are available to you, Bart. How do you sort of create a little bit of extra income? But do you have a website or a channel, somewhere where people can donate, like for readings and things like that, or can book a reading with you? But yeah, I'm just wondering if people can book a reading with you, Bart. Do you have the a website or something that you can create in regards to, I just keep getting, okay, I think that's something you need to do, Bart. You need to have a way that people can donate to with the readings or that sort of stuff. I think that's really important. Or you need to, but you have the skills and you've got the abilities. Now you need to get people, I mean, people appreciate and they need to find, you need to have that people, give people that option to donate to you, to, yeah. I think that's what you're doing with new opportunities and things ending, to make things a little easier for you. So that's your next plan. Because your finances are tight, you're going to look for new opportunities, and I keep getting it to do with your readings. So time for a Ko-Fi account for you, Bart. Time to a coffee account or something like that for people to donate a little bit of extra money. Oh, Lynn, donate using, let's have a look. Let me select for you. Okay, Nina, I won't do your reading yet. Let me know when you're back and I'll do your reading for you. You're welcome, Bart. You're welcome. Look, I really think you can, people can donate to your channel. You'll find yourself being able, especially with the readings that you do, Bart, with the type of readings you do, people can donate. You'll find that you'll start to a little bit extra. So it'll help. Right. Nina, just let me know when you'll be back and I'll do your reading for you. Okay, in the meantime, amazing fruits. So time for you to create a Ko-Fi, Bart. Get people to donate to your channel with what you do. Hey, look, guys, make sure you subscribe to Bart. Go check out Bart's videos. Bartman Homer, the 7th. Go check out Bart's channel. Go check out. Okay. Meraki Tarot. Yes, Farida, everyone will be added to the readings. So let me just put that in. So I'm just trying to copy and paste things in. Right. I'm just trying to do here. Right, let's have a look. What do you need to know in regards to your finances, amazing fruits? Let's have a look. Oh, I felt that. Wealth and abundance. Feels like prosperity is coming through. It's all about having that connection within oneself. So it does feel like you're going to have the prosperity and abundance that you need is going to be your ultimate thing. And it's all about that connection that you've got in regards to the finances. Okay, it's all about that connection. It's all about having that motivation with the Page of Wands here, amazing fruits. So I do feel like you're going to have that wealth and abundance is coming in. Okay, it's about that connection you've got with money. It's about that connection that you've got with the budgeting. Having that sense of emotional balance in regards to your finances is super important here. And so I do feel like it's all about having that motivation and that drive to make sure that you're budgeting, that you're doing all the right things to have that sense of taking a very practical approach to your finances, put it that way. I feel like it's very much a down to earth sort of energy. So I think it's about doing. So I do feel if you've got that sense of balance, I do feel like it's all about your budgeting. Okay, it's all about having that emotional balance with your finances. That's super important here. Making sure that you have that give and take with your income and outgoings. That's what I sort of get here with the Two of Cups. Is like that connection you've got with the money, and I think that's very much about your give and take. That income and outgoings. That having that sense of balance within your finances is super important here. That emotional connection you've got. And it's all about that motivation to save, to budget. And that's going to create a bit more of an income for you. Amazing fruits. So there you go. So Aldona is next. Right. So I'm just waiting for Nina to come back before I do her question. She has paid. She has donated. So, so Lynn, I hope you got that sense. That's it there from Nina. Right, so Aldona. So I'm waiting for Alexandra's question, Jaden and Rhonda now. Alexandra, Jaden and Rhonda, while we wait for Nina to come back. She just got a phone call or something. She's just busy for a minute. Just got a call, so she's got to wait. Right, so how will tomorrow go for you? Let's have a look. Let's look at the animal wisdom cards, tarot animal. How will tomorrow go for Aldona? Let's have a look here. Right. What will tomorrow go for me? Oh, okay. That flew out. We get 9 of shells. So it feels like a wish fulfilled. Feels like there's hope. There's a wish fulfilled with 9 of shells. Is all about that wish being fulfilled. Okay, let me just have a look and see what other card coming out here. That flew out. It gave me such a fright. I wasn't quite expecting that. Right, okay. And then the next card is nurturing your emotional needs with nurturer of shells, which is like queen of shells, sea turtle. So I feel like it's very much feels like there's a lot of emotion connected to this situation here. Hi Kevin, welcome. So I do feel as though I do feel like things are going to go in the right direction. It does feel like things are going to be okay. You're going to be all right here. It's all about just getting wish fulfilled. It just feels like it's very much about nurturing your emotions. The nurturer of shells here. Does feel like there's a light coming into it all. It's all about nurturing self in many ways here. Hi Jack Mac, how are you? Yes, you're automatically added to the list. You just got to wait until I've gone through the list that I'm doing at the moment. Okay, so yeah, I do feel like tomorrow's going to be a-okay. You know, there's no need. I do feel like things are going to be all right. It's all about taking care of yourself. There is a wish being fulfilled. Indeed. Right. So let me have a look. I'm still waiting for Nina. She just got a call. She's donated, so I'm just waiting for that. And if anyone else has donated, very much, just let me know if you do donate. With the links down below, the pinned link. It's either in the pinned message or in the description box down below. You'll see the links for that thing. Host, don't type your question because you're not on the list yet. You'll be on the next list. Okay. Right. So let me just grab a list. And so I can do the next lot of questions. Okay, this is the current at the moment, and then there'll be people added after this. Okay, so Alexandra, Jaden, and Rhonda. So let me just have a look here. Okay, Alexandra, Jaden, and Rhonda. That's all right. Welcome to the. Hey, Lynn, you're back. Okay. Cool. Okay. So if you donate through PayPal, you just have to let me know if you've donated through PayPal. If you've donated through Ko-Fi, it will show up on the list. So let's have a look. Did my dad quit his job because he was having a hard time with his co-workers? Okay, let's have a look at the cat's rule. And don't forget, if anyone's got any pet type readings, I do have the dog tarot, which is more like an oracle, which I use for pet readings as well. So you can do pet readings if anyone's interested. Right. Okay, did my dad quit his job because he was having a hard time with his co-workers? What's going on? What do you need to know in regards to your dad quitting his job? Yes and no questions are not really the best with the tarot because we're only doing 2 cards, and tarot tells more of a story about why. So your best thing to do would be to ask, why did dad quit his job? What do I need to know about dad quitting his job? So what does Alexandra need to know in regards to dad quitting his job? Oh, okay, no worries. No worries, Lynn. Okay, why did dad quit his job? Okay, definitely holding on to something that was hard for him. Definitely holding on to some. Yes, we have the 5 of Cups, so we have that focus on everything around him being really difficult in regards to his work. Okay, he did feel feel that he was focusing very much on the negative, on the toxicity, and he was holding on to that toxicity of his workplace. His workplace was very toxic. Okay, so yeah, that's why he quit. He quit because he found himself holding on to the toxicity of that job situation that he was in. Basically, that's what you need to know. You need to know that his dad's job was toxic, and that may be to do with his co-workers, and yeah, it just felt like everything was very toxic. He was very much found himself focusing on the negative aspects of the job instead of focusing on what he enjoyed about the job. Okay, Rhonda. Okay, so Jaden. Haven't had Jaden's question and Misha. Jaden and Misha. Okay, what does Rex think about your connection? Yeah, let's do the new. I know it's in New Zealand naturally, but it is an animal deck as well. Yes, Misha, can you please post your question? So can Jaden post a question and Misha? Yeah. Oh, Tracy, thank you very much for your donations. So I will start doing donations soon. So what does Rex think about your connection? Sun shining on the situation. Happy. All good, Nina. That's all right, no worries. Nina, you can start posting your question, please. But also isolated. I do feel like there's a lot of thinking about. Actually, I feel like with the hermit, he's thinking a lot about it, reflecting, meditating. He feels quite happy about the connection. He feels like with the sun shining on the situation, he's happy, he's joyful. With the hermit, can feel like a bit of a disconnection in a way. Can also feel like he's reflecting a lot on it. He's doing a lot of thinking about it. I do feel like he's contemplating stuff that's going on here. So that's super important. Hi, Moon. Don't type your question because I can't. I'm going to do donations next, and then I've got a free list to do, and then I will continue wrapping up whoever's come in, and that's including you. You will get your reading, but just not yet. So, yeah, Rhonda, I do feel like he's very happy about the connection. Oh, thank you, Lynn, for the donation. I'll need your question as well. So those that have donated, it's time to do the VIP status. So let me just type up. Oh, was that you that? I presume that's you. Okay, so let me just do the donations first. So let's do Nina. You're welcome, Rhonda. And you, Tracy. Yeah, I figured that one out, Lynn. No worries. I figured it was the same person. So, yeah, I got you, no worries. So, VIP status, and then I will continue with free list. Okay, so right, Happy New Year. Thanks, Nina. Muchly appreciated. A general for that would be amazing. Right, so let me just get into here. Just give me a second. Nice deep breath. Thinking about Jen. Whew. Right. Both of you. Brilliant. Okay, so nice, decent reading. Both of you. Cool. Oops. I figured you were. That's good. Cool. Brilliant. Thank you very much. So, Lynn, I just need your question as well. Right, let's have a look. Let's do for you Reiki Tarot. And oh, I don't know why I'm getting teacher creatures. Interesting. I haven't done that one for a while. Right. So yeah, Lynn, if I can just have your question, that'll be awesome. Thank you. And then I'll continue with the free list after that. So cool. Nina, what's going on for January for you? A general for January. Let's have a look. Whew. So I'm using the Reiki Tarot with the teacher creatures. Yep, that's cool. You'll still get on the list. Don't worry. Everybody that comes into the chat within this hour, we've still got half an hour. So everybody that comes in will get a reading. And I will continue those after that hour has come. Once the hour is done, then I will do that wrap up. So everyone will get their reading. Not a problem. Got plenty of time. It's no rush. So, and because I'm using Restream, I'm not limited with my hours. Okay, so let's have a look here with Nina. Just going to do two here. And I'll do the same for Lynn. Right. I just need your question. Don't forget your question. So let's have a look, Nina. What do we got? Okay, it feels like January is going to be a very big thinking. It's going to be, you're going to be doing a lot of analyzing over the month. I think there's going to be a lot of deep thinking, a lot of thoughts about what's going on for you. I think there's a lot of planning. I think you're thinking about things. What can you do to plan? I think you're trying to strategize over the month as well. With the Eight of Wands, it feels like there's a lot of things moving forward here. I think there's a lot going on. There's a lot of movement for you, and that's why I think you're going to be I think there's a lot of over-analyzing, a lot of thinking, a lot of planning, strategizing coming into your month here with January. So then we've got a lot of things that are finishing. Oh, I'm wondering if you've got some it's weird. I just got this like legal contracts finishing. I feel like there's a legal contract that's going to be finished. Don't know why I got that. I just got legalities ending, legal contract ending, and I got justice with 10 of Swords. Yes, please, Lynn. I'd love your question. Yeah, that'd be great. If I can have your question, that'll be cool. Okay, so Nina, I keep getting the words like legal contract. I got the words like legal contract. So I don't know if you're dealing with any contracts that are finishing up for review. I don't know if you've got any legal contracts that are up for review. You might need to deal with here. Interesting. Okay, we've got 9 of Wands with perseverance and 6 of Wands with success. So with perseverance, things can be successful here. So with that sense, okay, because it could be some contract coming up for January. Remember, you may not realize maybe something that's coming up for review. I just keep getting something legal. I'm going to school. Just okay. I wonder if is there a contract with your school, with your with the school thing that's up, that's in review. Yep, cool, Lynn, I got that, no worries. Yeah, I just need your question. So yeah, I do feel like I just keep getting like, but with perseverance there'll be success. So I just keep getting like there's a contract of some sort. So I don't know if there's some contract. Oh, unemployment contract. That's, oh, okay. So that could be the legal issues then. That could be the legal issues. That could be the legal issues. And with it finishing, unemployment that's owed to you. Okay, because that could be the legal stuff there. That could be the legal stuff. And so with perseverance, you'll be successful with that. Okay, so what do we got? Oh, turtle. I look after Mother Earth, so it's all about the recycling, taking care of, doing what you can to take care of the planet. I don't know if that's a big thing for you. And a remembrance to say thank you. It's interesting. So I think it's about, okay, it's been 2 years. Oh, the unemployment's been like 2 years you've been waiting for. Okay, so maybe that's come up then, that legal issue. Then maybe that's the contract, that's illegal stuff that's going on, and maybe it's time for that to end, and with perseverance you're going to be successful. But I do get the sense here with the with meditation. Sorry, I don't know if you've had any. Good, you've been persistent. Okay, so it talks about being successful. Cool. Okay, it feels like it's going to be wrapped up. So what I was going to say here, sorry, with the turtle, with connecting to Mother Earth and the sense of saying thank you, is that sense of, I get the sense of like meditation, reflection, a sense of connecting with the outdoors. And I know it might be difficult at a certain time of the year, but it's about connecting with outdoors again. I think that's very much about connecting, just being still outside. I think it's really important for you. That connection with Mother Earth is so important to you, and being able to sort of be in stillness. So yeah, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you a bit of a clarity. I think the meditation, reflection, spending time outside is going to be really, really important. Yes, Mira, you can be added to the next list. You just have to wait, because I'm just doing the donations at the moment. And then I will, yeah. With winter, it's been rough. Okay. So yeah, finding a way to connect with Mother Earth is really important for you. So yeah, hopefully that helps. Right, Tracy, let's have a look. Lynn. Right, let's have a look here. Okay, so what's going on with this relationship? Okay, I'm going to have to go this way, I think. Right. let's have a look, Lynn. Let's have a look. What's going on here? Will JB and I get back? What's going on? Whoops. It was me being clumsy. Let's have a look. Okay. Got the card. Center card. Let's have a look. 2, 3, 4. Okay. What message does Lynn need to know in regards to this situation? Okay. Thanks, Misha, for your thing. Yep. Let's have a look here. So what's going on with JB and you? What's going on with what's the foundation of the relationship? Let's have a look. Okay, so we've got 9 of Waves with King of Waves. So it does talk about the sense of a wish being fulfilled. It does look at him being kind, caring. There's definitely the sense of, with the wish fulfilled, I do feel like things are happening behind the scenes. And then you've got that kind and caring energy. Someone who may not completely always show their emotions. Okay, they may not always show their emotions, but let's have a look. There's definitely a lot of thinking about the situation. There's definitely a lot of thought going into the situation. There is a lot of thinking, a lot of planning. And then we've got 9 of trees. 9 of trees is all that sense. It's interesting you got 9s. It's all about preparation. And kings, which is interesting. So you've got that sort of very practical, analytical type of energy coming in. So there's a lot of thought going on. There's a lot of sense of being, yeah, I just get this perseverance, keep going, don't give up sort of energy. So there's definitely feels like there's something coming on here. There's a breakthrough to it. There's an awakening, a resurrection. So yes, I do feel like there's a reconciliation. And it's okay to reach out, but don't get too, I'm saying don't get too forceful about it. Just a very gentle connection. I feel like there's a breakthrough, there's an understanding, a resurrection. So it tells me that yes, there is a reconciliation in this aspect here. A reconciliation. So let's have a look at the 2 oracle cards here. Interesting. We get that the old's ended and the new advance, the new moving forward. So yeah, there's definitely feels like it's a reaching out. It's okay to reach out, but don't get forceful about it. Keep it casual. Keep it sense of, hey, how are you? Sort of energy. Hey, was thinking about you. Just wondered how you were. So let's have a look. Things ending. Oh, okay. Your healing's complete and it's time to, and you're moving into a new direction here. Yeah. Unlimited abundance into your life, pursuing your goals, reaching your goals, moving forward. Definitely feels as though the old and then the new coming in. So it does feel like there's definitely there's a resurrection. To me, it feels like there is that sense of the relationship reconciliation. So there is that get back together sort of energy about it. It's interesting. So I do feel like there is that possible of reconciliation, and it's okay to reach out to him. It's okay to say, hey, hi, how are you? You know, what's going on? Just was thinking about you. How was your Christmas, New Year? Sort of, I don't know, sort of energy. So yeah, it definitely feels like there's a reconciliation and it's okay to reach out to him. So yeah. It's all about moving forward. Right. Next. Okay, so that's donations. Now let's get back to the free. Let's get to the list. Okay, so I'm just trying to find that list again. Okay, so the list at the moment, this is what I'm up to, guys. And then I'll do the next list. Unless one of the, let me see. Let me just type this in quickly. Unless one of the, mods want to. Right, I'm just typing up this quick list. Okay. I got ready toga. Everybody's going to be added. It's not a problem. It's just going to take me a minute. Sorry, I'm just trying to do everything myself at the moment. So just typing in. So I just want to type up everyone's name so we know where we are. So moon, sun, yeah. Right, so Jaden, Misha, Favor. I want to add everybody, so I'm just trying to get everybody's name written up. Just takes me a minute. I've got plenty of time. I'm not in any particular hurry. Oh, will I miss Natalia? Okay, why I missed your name, Natalia? Okay, Natalia, you are there. So I don't know where that came from, but let me just. So if I've missed your name by accident, you'll still get your reading. Don't worry. There's so many of you. It's just like, woo, everyone will get a reading. So even if I've missed your name, if you've stuck around till the end, you'll definitely get a reading. I'm just trying to see who is here. So if I haven't typed in your name for some reason, you'll get your reading. Right. No, Farida. Sorry, it's just my funny accent and me trying to read it. Right. Okay. So let me see. Where am I up to? Rhonda. So I did see Rhonda's question up here. Sorry, everything just takes such a time. Oh, I did Rhonda. Sorry, I don't know whose question. What am I up to? Done Rhonda. Misha. Sorry. Trying to work out who's next. No, not yeah, on the screen. That's it. So yeah, Miss. So yeah. Right. So, oh, Natalia, sorry, yeah, you are on the list. You are. I will do your reading. Don't worry, you'll get a reading. Yes, Natalia, you're here. Natalia, you're here. You wander, then Natalia. Lynn, then reviews. So you're on this list here. Natalia, yep, you're on the list. So we've got, sorry, what am I doing? Whew, I'm doing the list that's on the computer, on the thing. Yep, Natalia, you're here. Right, cool. Let me start again. Rhonda. Done that. Misha. So, let me see. So, done Rhonda, Misha. Misha, your question. What blessings are coming towards you? Right. Gotcha. Woo. Yep. Yep, I posted your question. Cool. Yes, those that are on the list that I just put on the screen is your readings. Right. So, what blessings are coming towards you? Yes, Ready Toga, you're on the list. Yep. Thanks, Curly Girly. Appreciate that. Yes, Miss Pulmon. Right, let's start. Everybody's got a reading. I've got plenty of time. I'm not in any particular hurry. So if you're happy to hang around, you will get your questions answered. Okay? Everybody will get their question answered in the readings. So if you're happy to hang around, he's a mess. Okay. Okay, Lynn. Right, let's start this. What blessings are coming towards you? And let's use... Okay, I'm actually going to use... Interesting. I just got pulled this one. It's Maori, by the way. It's Maori, New Zealand Maori. YOUIR, which is about spirit. And Whakatinana. Okay. Which is your about manifesting. So it's about manifesting human spirit. So manifesting the spirit. Right. So let's have a look. What blessings are coming towards you? Let's have a look. So what blessings are coming towards you? Oh, this one came out about a provider. So providing and a sense of independence. So I feel like you're going to be able to, again, I get that sense of like abundance, prosperity. It feels like things are coming your way, that things are sort of starting to sort of work out, that you're getting that sense of independence within oneself, being able to have that strength, that identity of who you are, and being able to sort of have that sense of like you're able to have the right abundance and prosperity coming into your life. So it does feel like you've got a lot of good stuff coming in, that you're able to provide the necessity for you to be able to pay your bills and have that sense of everything being joyful and happy and everything coming in. Oh, he doesn't show his emotion. Oh, interesting, Lynn. Okay, Misha, so I hope that helps, that you've got that sense of prosperity and abundance, being able to provide for yourself with that sense of independence in many ways. So an interesting reading there for you. Okay. Whew. Right, next. Okay, Natalia, you've got yours. And let me see. Okay, let me just grab that list that I just popped up there. The first list. I'm still working on. Let me just grab that. Oh, come on. Load. Let's see. That didn't work. Okay. Everything's gone frozen. Oh, don't do that. Okay, I'm just trying to get the list to make sure that I'm doing everybody's reading. I know it feels like I take my time, but not in any particular hurry. So if you guys are happy to hang around, you'll get your reading. Right. Favor. Right. Favor. Okay. Favor. Miss Phenomenon. Yep. You're on the original list. Yep. Cool. Natalia. So Miss. Oh. Sorry, I should have done your reading. I missed your question. Miss Phenomenon. Sorry. So that's what I'm waiting from. So everyone that was on that list. Sorry if I haven't posted. If I missed your question. Sorry. Right. Can I expect to hear from Bear soon after our date? Let's do the Meraki Tarot. Right. Can I expect to hear from? So what's going on with? Whoa. Gee, that. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So can you expect to hear from now? We've got that 8 of Pentacles, that things need to be finished, that something needs to have closure. So there is a sense of, I feel like he's dealing with some stuff that's going on. So we might be dealing with some stuff that's going on. And it's interesting because I actually got another couple of cards that flew out here. Okay, so you've got this here. I feel like he's got some stuff that he's dealing with. Interesting. So he's got the sense of like being defeated or being Like you feel like he's something dealing with some stuff. With the Eight of Pentacles, like there's some stuff that needs to be closed and that he's sort of dealing with at the moment. So that's why that flew out, is something to do with he's dealing with some stuff here. And then in regards to your, hearing from him and stuff like that, I just feel like you've got Three of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. So he's scared about rushing into anything, okay? Even though he recognizes that there's potential. Okay, so I do feel like he's got some stuff that he needs to deal with, and that he does see the potential with what's going on, but he's scared to sort of rush in, to sort of take his time. With Knight of Swords, feels like he's scared about rushing into something, but he does recognize the potential of something going on here, of your skills, your abilities, of something that you'd add to the thing. But I do feel like he's dealing with some stuff as well. He's dealing with some things that need to be finished. So he's dealing with some stuff, but he's also afraid to rush into anything. But he does recognize the potential. I don't know why I got extra cards for you, Miss Phenomenal, but I did get some extra cards here. So it does feel like you're rushing into something, like he's scared to rush into something, but and he's dealing with something in the past, from the past, that's affecting him. So I don't know whether he's sort of holding back. Yeah, I'm just not quite sure whether you're going to hear from him straight away. I think you might have to be a little bit patient. I just got the words "play it coy." I got the words "play it coy." Like just sort of get on with your life and sort of. Yep, you're on the original list. You wonder. Yep, if you can type your question in, that'll be cool. Okay. Yes, so don't message him first. No, I get the sense of sort of playing it coy. I just get the sense of just playing it shy, just like casual. Let him make the first move. Yes, you wonder you're on that list. Sorry, I'm just trying to get through. Oops, I didn't do that. Right, so let me have a look and see where I am. Sorry, I have to keep going back to this list to some. If any of the mods are here that can copy and paste that list, it would be a big help. Copy and paste the two lists would be a huge help. If any of the mods are in here. I'm just trying to get back to that list. Right, so Favor, Kayla, and Wonder. So Kayla, you wonder, Natalia. And then I'll do Lynn and reviews. No, I've done Lynn reviews. Lynn ended up VIP list. So yeah. So yeah, if you're on this list and haven't typed in your question, time now to type question in next list. So yeah, let's continue. Right. So you wonder. So if you're on this list, can you please make sure you've typed your question in now? Because I'm going to just do them as they come up. So you wonder, I'll do you, then Natalia. I'm just doing the first list. Thanks, guys. Thank you. That's a huge help. So, and then I'll do, no, not the second list. I'm not on the second list yet. Guys, don't put your list in. I'm doing the first. I'm doing this list here. I'm doing the list that's on the screen. So thanks, Curly Girly. Appreciate that. Right, so You Wonder and Natal will definitely do you. Thank you. Thanks, Curly Girly, for your so, because you've done that, let me do this. When anybody helps out, I definitely appreciate it. So thanks, Curly Girly. I've added you as mod because you've done that for me. So really appreciate that. That's awesome. Thank you for doing that. Obviously, the mods have moved. You know, the mods have disappeared on me as they do. They got life in my timing. So what's coming as regards to your love life? Oh, and I just got the Spirit Animal Oracle in this one. Okay, so that's interesting. Coming up here. You Wonder and Natalia. Yep. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, Curly Girly. Right, You Wonder. Let's have a look. What's coming in regards to your love life? Okay. Do you know what? Turtle Spirit has come up so much today. So turtles, slow. I just got the word slowing down. Okay, I just got the word slow. It's interesting with turtle. I just got the word slow down, basically. And I think turtles sort of been stalking us today. Been stalking us for sure. And so definitely slow and steady wins the race in regards to your love life, You Wonder. Don't have to rush things. And it's just important to believe in yourself, to trust in yourself, and just allow yourself to live your life. Okay? When you live your life to the fullest, you're going to attract people of similar mind. Okay? So it's important that you don't sort of rush into anything. You just take your time and enjoy the journey, You Wonder. Enjoy the journey. The connection is so important. Don't rush into anything. Just enjoy the journey. Enjoy being you. Live your life to the fullest and attract someone who's very thing. Okay. Who I have to ask, because excuse the language online here, I'm just going to say my boobs are hurting and swelling like I'm pregnant. So I don't know who's pregnant in your life. I don't know if someone, it doesn't necessarily mean You Wonder. It just feels like someone that's close to you, because we're talking about you and what's coming up in your love life. I feel like someone around you is pregnant, not necessarily you, but someone around you is pregnant and due. Doesn't necessarily mean you, just means someone around you is pregnant, or someone who's close to you is pregnant. Oh yes, Kayla, I need your question. Okay, You Wonder. Okay, I just feel like someone around you, or you might get the news of someone being pregnant. And if you don't want to be pregnant, make sure you use safety. Be safe. I do feel like someone is, I don't know if it's definitely not you, but it could be just a warning. Sometimes it can be a warning, just be, because sometimes guys can go, oh, I don't like that sort of stuff. It could be just a warning to be aware of someone that's coming into your life, and you could be like, you know, guys go, oh, I don't know, you know, I don't want to wear that. I go, well, too bad. None of that, none of that. You know what I mean? So it could be a warning to just be careful about someone who's coming into your life as well. So that's what it could be about, slow and steady. Don't rush it. See, now I've given you the message that's gone away. That's weird, but okay. Okay, Kayla. I said Natalia, right? So we've got Natalia and Kayla. Yeah, Kayla, I've been waiting for your message to come through. So, and Natalia. So we've got Natalia and that. Right. Okay, so where am I? So I'm just doing the first. Thanks, Curly Girly, for doing those lists. Can you just sort of, yeah. And then I'll do Natalia. Let's have a look. Did your ex have feelings towards you? No contact. Okay, I'm going to do the tarot familiar. Right, and then I'll do Natalia, you're next. Right, did your ex have feelings towards you? What's going on with that? Well, King of Cups, he's kind and caring. You know, there's a kind and caring energy. He is thinking, you know, there's that thoughts about you. Definitely emotional thoughts about you. So what do you actually need? What does Kayla need to know about the situation? Really need to ask. Yes, he's thinking about you. Yes, he's kind and caring. But what do you actually need to know about the situation? Let's have a look. What do you actually need to know? I think there's an acceptance of it. There's an acceptance of that. Okay, so you do have the sun in the situation. Yes, he's thinking about you. Even though there's no contact, there is of happiness and joy about the situation. Things coming out into the open. Right, Natalia, your question. Right, which is what I've been waiting for. And so who else on that first list that I still need to do? Oh, reviews. Lynn's already had the reading. She did a paid reading. It's reviews. So I don't know if reviews have typed in. So I don't use them. So Natalia's next. Right, cool. Your question is, are my feelings towards me true? You just got back together from a separation. Oh, this is an interesting one indeed. You know, this is quite interesting. You know, I just got to stop, and I got the Chinese oracle. Now, this is to do with the animals, right? So I just want to feel like the yin and yang energy. So what I want to do is I'm actually going to just separate. Just give me a second here, Natalia, because I'll separate the yin and yang energies. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card from each and see what the energies are in regards to the situation. So let's just take a second. Take a nice deep breath, Natalia. Hi, all those exes. How are you? Yes. We'll see how we go. The list should really be closed as we've been on for over an hour. Right, so Natalia, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the yin and yang energy. Okay, the yin, the feminine. Let's have a look. So what's going on with your husband? Oh, this relationship, this marriage. Let's have a look at what's going on. You've got back together after a bit of a separation. So you need to know what the energies are. What's the connection? What's going on? How does he actually feel? And so let's pull this one here. Yes, please. Thanks, Curly Girly. If we could close the list after all those X's. Let me do that one. Right. Okay. So let's have a look. What energies in regards to this? Interesting, because you get snake, shedding old skins, creating new. It's about listening to him. I think you guys need to communicate. I'm getting a lot about communication here. With the snake, I'm also getting with this sort of, just listen carefully to what he has to say. I think it's really important. Okay, listen carefully. And the other one is about speak out. I think you need to make sure you guys are on the same page. You need to sit down and have an honest sense of communication, being responsible for your own actions. I think, are you able to really make sure that you guys are communicating? I'm getting a lot about communication, listening, and being able to, when you've listened, being able to clearly say what you need to say. Very interesting energy in regards to this. But let's just have a little bit more of a look at the snake here. Just want to have a little bit more look at the snake energy. I do want the English will help. Okay, snake energy. Let's have a look. And we looked at snake in the yang energy. Okay, it's about trusting and working with others. Listen carefully. Okay, that's really important. Make sure you feel with your heart. I know there's a sense of being suspicious, wondering if there's anything more hidden. Yeah, you've got to make sure you don't do the blame game. Okay, remember this, when you say taking responsibility, it's about this is how I feel, not you are doing this, you are doing that. Okay, it's about being able to say this is how I feel and I'm ready to listen to you. Okay, so that's really important here. Making sure you don't do that blame game. That's going to be very, very important. And I know you've got the suspicious in regards to the past. Yes, I feel like you shed old skins, Natalia. So I think you have to really listen. You have to be able to listen without the blame game, without saying, you did this, you did that. If you keep doing that, you're going to push him away. Okay? So you have to be responsive in your own, I need to listen without judgment is what I'm getting here. A sense of listening without judgment. Let's just have a little bit of a look at the rooster in this with the yang energies. Okay. It's about being daring to express your own opinions, but an in-depth exploration and be responsible. Okay, using interpersonal relationships to solve your problems. So it's definitely about being able to express yourself, but without the blame game. I think it's, learning how to listen is going to be so important here. And I just keep getting that, being able to, without the blame game, without saying, this is what you did to me, saying, this is how I feel. It's an internal. So it's something you have to work through, Natalia. So it might be a shadow work, something that you need to work through. Please don't type your question in until I ask for it, because it gets lost in the chat. Okay, so Natalia, it makes sense to you, and just sort of working through. So maybe you need to call on the energies of the snake, call on the energies of the rooster to help you, the rooster to help you. Definitely feels like that's that energy. So it might be something that you could explore a little bit further with within yourself, with meditation, reflection. If you do Natalia, do you do cards for yourself? Pick a deck, a card for yourself, an oracle card, or tell you there's a really good deck. Oh, where is it? I'm sure I was working with it. I feel like, oh, there it is. Dark Mirror. Cool. I tell you, for shadow work, it's going to hit you. Dark Mirror Oracle. Totally recommend. Right. Next. Right. Review. I don't think timed up. So here we go. Oh, thanks, Curly Girly, for the list. Big help. So we want review. So we want questions. Okay. So All About Main's just donated as well. Don't worry. Everybody's going to get their question. If you can hang around till the end, everybody's going to get their question. Not a problem. So reviews, seminar, and All About Main's just come in and done a donation, which I muchly appreciate. Thank you. Thanks, Curly Girly, for all that. That's awesome. Yeah. Let's just do the donations. Let's just have a look and see where we're at. Oh, I can feel my throat with all that talking. All About Maine. Thank you, All About Maine. Muchly appreciated. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Close that down. Okay. The connection's redone. Okay. I have a little bit of issues. So All About Maine is donated. So, oh, yeah. Oh, just whacked my finger. That really hurt. So, just waiting for all. That's a bit better. Just had to, sorry, just had to have a lozenge. My throat was getting like, ugh. It's been on for an hour and a half, of course, and everybody's going to get their reading. Don't worry, we've got plenty of time. I'm not in any particular hurry. You guys can hang around. You'll get your reading. Not a problem at all. Right. So final list. Okay, so hi, All Out Maine. How are you? Thank you for your donation. Muchly appreciated. So we're just waiting for your question. You're so welcome, Natalia. You're so welcome. So All About Maine, I just need your question. So let's have a look. What does Spirit need you to know? Yeah. So decent reading. So cool. Let's do, actually, let's do this animal one here. With this. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so what's important? You're always such a big support. Oh, it's about hit me in the face. The cards nearly hit me in the face. Okay. Oh. That's an interesting card. Right. Okay, and you get an extra one here. You're always such a big support. Right, what does Spirit need you to tell? Okay, what's important? What's want you to tell? What does Spirit want to tell you? Okay, so the first three cards that hit me in the face. Let's have a look. Okay, Seeker of Branches. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of motivation, a lot of drive coming through from, I mean, they just want to remind you this motivation and you've got this drive, right? And that's good. Okay. It's about nurturing that passion. I feel like you've got that motivation, that drive. And it's really important that you've got that sense of, sorry, that you've got that nurturing that passion, that creativity, that motivation. It's time to really sort of be quite bold, be quite confident in the direction that you want to go in. It's interesting. Victory and success. It's very much about that. Branches as wands. Okay. Branches as wands. So it's very much about that passion, that creativity, the sense of your own spirituality, your own energy here. You've got this motivation, you've got the drive. But don't forget to nurture. I've got self-care as well. That's interesting. Your PayPal won't allow you to be a member. Your Ko-Fi won't allow you to be a member. No worries. If you just do your let me sort it out. All about Maine. Don't worry about it. I'll sort it out. Yeah. Don't know why Ko-Fi won't let you be a member. It's funny, but we'll sort it out. Don't worry. So you got that sense of yeah, I just feel like you got that motivation, you got that drive, you got that connection, and it definitely talks about victory, even with all the challenges and things going on here. So I do feel like there's a lot of it's about acknowledging your motivation and your drive. Interesting. Spirit of freedom. Again, you've got triumph, you've got success. It's all about that contemplation and the direction you're moving in. I feel like you're moving in the right direction. You're doing all the right stuff. Like I said, you've got the motivation and you've got the drive. It's all about nurturing that confidence that you've got within yourself and knowing that you're going to have success. Again, you've got that success with the 7 here with the like the Chariot spirit, the freedom, spirit of freedom, is that okay, so nothing's ever wasted, which was an interesting message coming through here, that everything you do brings knowledge into wisdom. Trust in yourself, believe in yourself. All about Maine. You've got to believe in yourself. Oh, thank you, Dorothy. Thank you very much for your donation. So what does Spirit want you to know? They want you to know that everything you do leads you to the right direction of where you're going. You're moving in the right direction. You're doing all the right stuff. You're whatever you need to do is perfect. That everything you do is turning knowledge into wisdom. What an interesting message. So yeah, I just want to do something. So guys, I will be back. So Dorothy, do something. Yeah? Okay, page. I'm going to work out so it might come up later. Might have to check on something. Right. Yeah. So it could be about nurturing yourself. I think you need to sort of take care. So I got self-love came through, and even when you to rest and take care of yourself, that nothing's ever wasted. I don't do mediumship readings either, Jennifer. Jennifer, I'm not a medium. I don't do mediumship readings either. And when you've got someone who's just passed, yeah. What do you want to do with that? Dorothy and Dot. Cool. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it came through. Didn't come through straight away. Oh, there it is there. Sorry. Oh, thank you, thank you, All About Maine. Oh, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. That's so sweet. Thank you, All About Maine. Right, Dorothy, question. Message from Spirit. Right. And then I'll do something for Jennifer. I'll say it comes through what you need to know, but let's have a look. Message from Spirit. No, what? Dollar. Cool. Let's do message from Spirit. Let's do the cat. And oh, here it is. She speaks the truth. Let's have a look at cat. Message from Spirit. Let's have a look. Okay, message from Spirit. What does Dorothy need to know from Spirit? Let's have a look. From your Spirit guides. Message from your Spirit guide. Okay, so let's have a look. What have you got? Okay. Ooh, moving into a new beginning. It feels like you're moving into a new cycle. You've left behind the old, and it's time to move into the new. It's time to rest and take care of yourself. Resting and taking care of yourself is super important as you move into this new cycle. Remembering to view what you've learned and what you've developed. Again, I feel like there's a lot that you're learning, a lot of things for you to learn and expand your spirituality here. I feel like you're shifting. I feel like there's a shift in yourself in many ways. Okay, so I do feel like it's really important that you do take care of yourself, the sense of reviewing, contemplating, reflecting on what has been and where you're going. Okay, super important here. Light seeker. Okay, it tells you to remain focused on the light, focused on the self-awareness is what I'm getting here. Very much about bringing yourself, even though you've been going through some changes and some shifts, it feels like you're stepping out of the darkness and into the light, allowing yourself to very much nurture your mind. Again, it creates a sense of stability. Building foundations in regards to your spirituality is so important here. So yeah, very, very important as you grow and develop in your seeking them within yourself. Okay, so that's super important here. Looking at following the light within yourself is what I'm getting here. Very much about following that inner light as you move forward on your journey. So definitely feel like you're moving forward here. Definitely about moving forward. Definitely feels like you're moving into a new possibility within yourself. Okay, so really important for you just to sort of take a breath, review, reflect, contemplate on what's next for you. Really looking at what you're developing or what you're learning about your own spirituality as well is super important as you sort of seek that inner truth within yourself. So I feel like there's a lot of growth and expansion coming, a lot of stability, a lot of foundations being built. Okay, so thank you very much, All About Maine. Let's have a look. Let me have a read. So I haven't really sort of looked at thing. I'm not a medium. Okay, even though I know mediumship readings do come through occasionally when I'm doing a reading, I just want to sort of say I know I'm very, very sorry for your loss. I know that's a very, very difficult thing. So let me just go through. Sorry, I was doing other readings and it's very hard for me to sort of focus on your questions. Okay, so let me have a look here. Yesterday. Okay, she passed yesterday. So she's still going through the process here. Okay, so I do want to hide that message there. Okay. Do want to. Right, okay. So, Jennifer, okay, your daughter 22. Okay, so you're going through a lot of grief. Okay, so there's a lot of thing about being very gentle with yourself, being very gentle. Okay, so she's going through her own process right now as she's moving through. So let's just have a look and see if there's anything that is needed. I'm not going to do a mediumship reading, but I'm definitely going to see what comes through for you. Okay, so let's have a look, see what message from Spirit. Okay. So, message from Spirit. She passed in her sleep. Oh, okay. Okay, so let's see what we get through for you, okay, from Spirit. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see what I can get. And I'm actually going to pull away from those decks in particular. I'm actually going to stick to, actually going to go through and do, oh no, I'll do the Meraki Tarot, she's saying. Okay. Now, this is interesting because it's very, very interesting. I just got the Meraki Tarot, but I'm also going to add, okay. Oh, I got Angel Tarot coming in as well. So for some reason, I've got to pull my the new Angel Tarot out as well. So let's, that's something I was working on with that deck. So let's have a look. Okay, so I'm going to do a few things here. Okay, everyone will get their reading. No, I haven't done any free readings yet. I'm still on the donations. Okay, so interesting here. Oh, that was interesting. Okay. I just got a hay house deck I've got to pull out. Oh! I don't know why this always comes through for. I know this was supposed to be about animals, but something's just come through, so. Whew. Okay. I'm going to do the Enchanted Map Oracle as well in this reading. So. Just give me a minute to breathe. I just want to connect with your spirit and see what messages are coming through for you. Okay. Temperance. Okay, temperance is about finding one's own tranquility and peace. And I know that's really difficult. It's about acknowledging your emotions and allowing yourself to move through this process. Okay, with a sense of remembering. I just got the words remembering. It's interesting with the 10 of Cups. I know it's about family, it's about joy, hope, peace, but I'm also getting the words remembering. Getting a lot about the heart chakra with this here. The Empress, the mother, the caring, the kind, being gentle with yourself as well. Super, super important here. As you move through the process. Okay, this is a remembrance to be gentle, to remember the good times, to focus on what was, not necessarily what is, but there is that sense of remembering to sort of nurture and take care of yourself. I know that you're busy taking care of everyone else around you, but it's remembering to also nurture you as you move through this process. Okay, as you remember the past, you move through this process. Super, super important here. Okay, Angel. Just doing this angel card. Okay, it's interesting because I got the Four of Pentacles here with the word control. Okay, and I get a sense of just surrendering, letting go. You don't have to control your emotions. Okay, I get a sense of letting go, releasing, surrendering. Okay, you don't have to hold on to your emotions. You don't have to hold on to, you can just surrender, letting go. It's okay. Okay, so let's see what the Enchanted Map has got to say. I feel like there's a lot of self-healing needed, of course. Jennifer, there's a lot of self-healing needed. A lot of remembering to take care of yourself. Oh, okay. So what just pulled out? Okay, moving into the unknown, and it's okay to surrender to. Okay, things are going to be very unknown for you for a while ahead of you. Okay, and that's okay because you're moving into the world of the unknown with how you're going to feel, how you're going to process, how you're going to develop, and nobody else can tell you how you should or shouldn't process your feelings in a way. Okay, it's very much about you moving through into the unknown. I know we're giving you suggestions and ideas, remembering to take care of yourself, looking at how you can surrender to your emotions, but you're moving into the unknown. Okay? You don't know what's going to lie ahead for you, and that's okay. That's okay to know. Okay? I think it's really important for you to know that things are going to be unknown for a long time where you're headed. Okay, I think there's a lot about you are moving into the unknown, and that's part of the healing process that you're going to be moving through into here. Okay, so I think that's super important, and I just want to see what the angel message from the Four of Pentacles is. I just keep getting, hey, you forgot to look at the book. So let me have a look here. What's the angel message from Four of Pentacles? Ooh, okay. If you've suffered any stress recently, the Four brings reassurance that you'll move through it. Card reveals security and a return to order, bringing a stable and content. It's about finding a balance that works for you. Basically, the message is try to find balance that works for you. Try to find balance that works for you as you move through this process. And they talk about trying because it's not going to be super easy. Okay, and they need to acknowledge that it's going to be, there are going to be times of difficult times ahead for you. And that's part of the process. Okay, so hopefully that helps you, Jennifer. It helps you as you deal with the healing of the heart, being gentle, gathering that sense of endurance and stamina, but I get a sense of being very gentle with yourself, self-care. And it's something that you're going to move through, and it's going to take some time. Okay, but you are going to find some shifting. You're going to find yourself moving through new cycles, new stages of cycles too, as you move into the unknown. Okay, so that's the donations all done. Thank you, guys. Thank you very, very much for your support. But now let's get on, and hopefully that helps, Jennifer. Hopefully, thank you all about Maine for doing that. Muchly appreciated. That is so appreciated. I want to sort something out for you too. But yeah, that's cool. Thank you. Okay, so let's get on and do this free list because the lists are now closed. I do need to make sure that I do everybody's list now. Let's do the wrap up. Let's do the ending. Okay, when I put up ending, it just means that I'm going to do everybody that's come into chat. I'm going to be doing their questions now. So I'm going to do all the free. I'm going to do all the free readings now. Okay, so let's do the free readings. No, I don't do Cash App. I only have to go through Ko-Fi through the pinned link. But I'm just finishing up now, and I'm going to do wrap up. It's all finishing. I'm going to wrap up all the readings. I've been on for 2 hours, so now it is time to wrap up with that second list. So Curly Girly did the second list. So where is that list? And I will right, final list. Okay, now whoever's still here, right? Okay, thanks for doing that. Oh, you got the list there. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so let's wrap up because it is time to wrap up, time to finish up with these readings that I said. And donating, only donate through Ko-Fi. If you want to donate, it's through Ko-Fi, of course. But let's do this. Let's get these done. Okay, so Intuitive Chosen One, if you've got your question, can you please make sure you type it in? Farida can type it in. Kevin, Seminar, yes, Semini can do review. Semini, Intuitive Chosen One, Farida, Kevin, Jack Mac, ready to go. Moon, Sun, Mira, Curly Girly, Jack Mac, Alexandra, Elvis, Tracy, and Jem, and those triple X and all those X's. So let's get stuck in and get these readings done. Okay, I'm actually going to use the Tarot Familiar. So let's get these readings done. Let's get all these free readings that I promised. And yeah, if you want to do, I just want to do these, get these free readings. So I did promise these people. So let's see who's got questions. Time to start typing in the questions now. If you're on this list, please type in your question. Woo! It is warm. I need to I need some air in here, guys. Just give me a second. Oh, wind. Okay. So I can't open the door, which is a real pain. Let's just get a fan on. Oh. I don't know whether I've got hot because of the readings. But it is hot in the caravan. Oh, for those that don't know, I live tiny. Right, let's get this bit of air in here moving. Whew, there we go. That's better. Okay, intuitive. Cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you. Intuitive chosen one. Right. Time to start doing the questions. Who called me from a restricted number? Oh, now that one. Oh, pardon me. Okay. Remember, questions that start with how, what, and why are the best ones. How can I have a journey? What do I need to know? Why do I react this way? So what do you need to know in regard to the restricted number that called you at 7:30 this morning? What do you need to know? Questions will be, what do I need to know? How can I move forward? Why do I react this way? Are the type of questions. So what do you need to know about the restricted number? Knight of Cups, it was some news. They were sharing some news this morning. Sharing an announcement, some news that was going to ask you to choose wisely. Choose something wisely about something. It's going to bring you on a new path. It's going to ask it that you make some decisions, some choices in regards to, and it's going to be quite, it is an emotional thing. So it's going to provide some news. It's going to give us some news that allowed you to move forward, and they'll call you back. If you don't know who it is, they'll call you back. Good question, Curly Girly. Good question. Okay. So, yeah, it just felt like it was some news and it was going to ask you to choose wisely. And they'll call you back. Okay, Farida. So I'm just going to do the questions as they pop in. So if you're on that list, please make sure you've typed in your question because I'm just going to do them as they are. So think about your question that starts with how, what, and why. So if you've typed in your question, I will sort of change it slightly so that you can get what do you need to know. Thanks, Curly Girly. Will I move? Yep, if you're on the final list, can you type in post your questions, please? And I'm just going to do them as they come in to the chat so that we can keep moving. And if anyone does any donations or anything, I want to really get these friends done. So I'm just going to move through them quickly. So what do you need to know about moving abroad this year? So what do you need to know about moving abroad this year? Let's have a look. Okay, some changes need to come in, Farida. Okay, yes and no questions are not really the best. It's about what do you need to know about moving abroad this year. Okay, yes and no questions with tarot are not really the best type of questions because tarot gives you a story. Tarot gives you a story. So I want you to think about your question. Okay, so what do you need to know about moving forward? Some Not yes or no questions for Rita. Like I said, what do you need to know in regards to moving abroad this year? There are some changes that need to take place. Okay, there are some things that need to happen. You need to not restrict yourself with the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords asks that you open yourself up to the possibilities. It feels like you're restricting yourself. Okay, will I move forward abroad this year? You're restricting yourself in moving forward, because what Spirit is hearing is you have doubt you're moving abroad this year. You're not taking action. Okay, so there's some changes that need to take place for Rita. If you want to move abroad, if you want to make that change, you want to make that shift, there's some things that need to be done. There's some action. You need to free yourself and stop limiting. The Eight of Swords is talking about you're limiting yourself or restricting yourself. You've got to open yourself up. Take action. Take the action that you need. Make sure you've got the money. Make sure you've done all the paperwork. Make sure you've got your passport sorted. Make sure you've got your visas all done, or your green card, whatever, depending on where you're going and what you want to do. You know, making sure you've got all your paperwork sorted. Whatever, your permit, your visas, anything else that you need to do. Make sure you got your flight booked. You've got all your things. So there's action that needs to take place. Is basically there's transformation, there's changes that need to come on. There's a sense of freeing yourself from what you're restricting within yourself. So there's action that needs to be taken. If you want to move abroad, there's action that you've got to do. You've got to take responsibility. You've got to take that action. You've got to free yourself from what's limiting you. If you want to move abroad this year, you've got to take. Okay. If you're think all I'm doing is if you're on the list, if you're on the final list, please post your question, because I'm just going to do that they're there. So if you type in your question, you'll get your question answered. Questions as they come, because I'm not sure who's still here, so I'm just doing through. So what's blocking Javon from coming back towards you? Okay. Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Curly Girly. Okay, so you want, when you're thinking about tarot tells a story. Just so that you guys know, tarot tells a story. So things like what is blocking Javon from coming back to me is an excellent question. It's a thumbs up question. It's yep, it's something that the tarot will work with. So what is blocking Javon from coming back towards Curly Girly? So what's blocking? Whoa, okay. Burdens. We've got 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands is a sense of burdens. Something weighing them down. So something is weighing Javon down. He's got a lot of commitments. He's got a lot of stuff going on with his own life. He's got his own conflicts, his own their own challenges. Whoa, okay. Curly Girly, what? Let's make sure I haven't missed any cards that flew down. Okay. This is a very long journey for them. This is something that's going to take a long time. There's definitely getting a lot of emotional issues stuff going on. There's a lot of stuff that's weighing them down. There is that sense of, I think they're just going through a lot of hidden stuff within themselves. Okay. And then we've got the Hanged Man came out, Curly Girly. I do that with you being a mod and with what you've done for me. Do you an extra card here? So we get the sense of, I feel like you're in limbo. Okay, you're in limbo. Farida, I've done your question. Unless you're a little bit behind in the I think you might need to refresh your screen, Farida. Refresh the chat. Okay, Curly Girly, I feel like you're in limbo. Okay, I feel like you're in limbo. So I'm just going to do, what do you need to do? What does Curly Girly need to do? Yes, I have, Farida. Yep, I did it. I did your reading. Okay, so it might be a little bit delayed on your end. You might have to yeah. Okay, one more card for you, Curly Girly. Okay. Now, isn't this interesting? We get the Judgment here, and she's looking at the cards. And the top of the card is heartbreak. So you've got to resurrect your true self. I think it's time for you to awaken. Okay, so Curly Girly, I think it's about you. I think you need to sort of, I know you've been in limbo, right? And it's time for you to sort of resurrect your true self, maybe do some self-healing, maybe deal with the things are not coming back. So what's blocking you? So I do feel he's got his own stuff coming on. It's all about you needing, yes, you're in limbo. So now it's time for you to start sort of taking care of yourself. It's time for you to resurrect your true self. Okay, it's time to stop being in limbo. Time to look at things from another perspective. Look at options that are available to you. Look at what's possible for you. It's time for you to start moving forward. There's been no contact. There's been no for the last 3 months. So it's really about you taking care of you. Okay, Curly Girly, it's time for you to start taking care of you. Time for you, Curly Girly. Time for you. Okay, Jim. Okay, so Jim's one and Tracy. So, Tracy did put her question in. Sorry, I'm just going through, and then I'll do Jim. I'm just going through the list. So, guys, if I hopefully I won't miss you. So I'm just going through the list. So Jim was about, okay, yep, I've got that next. Okay, everybody's going to get their reading. Oh, no, I appreciate it, Curly Girly. I appreciate it. Right, Tracy. So does your boyfriend want me to move out? Or does he want to work things out with you? So what's going on here? And then I'll do, yeah. I'm going through the list slowly. I'll get everybody's reading. So if you're in chat and you want a free reading, please type up your questions. I want to try and get these free readings done. And if you've donated, I will catch up with you guys. If anyone donates, I'll definitely do your readings. And even if I do a separate video for you guys that have donated, I will. After I've taken a bit of a break. You know, I've been on for over 2 hours, guys. So, you know, the thing. So I do appreciate you all being here and hanging out until the end. So what's going on with your boyfriend? What's happening with this relationship? What's the foundation of this relationship, Tracy? Let's see what's here. Okay. Things ending. It doesn't feel like there's a workout. Boyfriend wants things to end. No, I thought, what do you need to know about this relationship? And it feels like there's an ending to it. It's a heartbreak. Okay, Tracy, I'm going to do you another card here. What does Tracy need to do? I'm going to ask, what do you need to do? What does Tracy need to do? I just feel like there's an extra card coming in here. What does Tracy need to do? Because there's a heartbreak. There's definitely not wanting things to deal with it. Okay, Queen of Wands. Time to move on. Time to nurture yourself. I get a sense of, being confident, but I get a sense of really about nurturing your own passions, your own creativity here, Tracy. I feel like there's ending to you with your boyfriend. I hate to do that. It feels very harsh, but I think it's all about you, being confident in yourself. You don't need him, to be honest, Tracy. You don't need him to be sexy. You don't need him to, for you to really see the beauty that lies within you. Okay. You need to be independent. Okay. This is about you being independent here, Tracy. So yeah, I feel it's very much about you taking care of yourself. I feel like things are ending with your boyfriend. I think there's something going on, something deeper that needs communication. There's definitely a lack of communication going on here. There's definitely a lack of communication in this situation. So I really feel like things are ending. It is a heartbreak for you. It is a sorrow. It is a challenge. Okay. But I think you can be very, nurture your own path here. Be independent. I think it's very much about your own independence now, Tracy. So hopefully, you have got the ability to, you're beautiful in yourself. You're sexy. You're sensual in yourself. So you actually don't need him to be that way for you, to be there for you. So Gem. Okay, Gem. Oh, Felicia, I'm sorry. I've been on for 2 hours and I'm just wrapping up. I'm just ending. When I say I'm ending, I'm just wrapping up in here in the first hour. They've been waiting nearly an hour for their readings or more. They've been waiting for over an hour. So I just want to wrap up their readings. So if you're on that free list, Curly Girly did the list. Can you just repost that list? Sorry, Felicia. Sorry. I realize you've just come in, and oh my God, I'm on every 2 days. I'll be on again in a couple of days. So keep an eye out for that next, and that'll be the healing chart, tarot and oracle decks. That'll be healing readings. Don't forget, you can pre-book your donation readings. You can pre-book all your donations by going on the pinned link. So what will be your future spouse? Let's have a look and see if any cards come up in regards to your future. Now, be careful here because you're going to close yourself off to other experiences, Gem. Be very careful about closing yourself off to other experiences when you start looking for, in 2 days. 2 days, Felicia, 2 days, every 2 days. So, and it's already on my channel. You'll see them on my channel in upcoming lives. And it'll be the healing tarot and oracle decks. Right, so let's have a look. So what's going to be your future spouse? What do you need to know about your future spouse? Let's have a look. Okay, so I know Curly Girly did a list of all the people that were on the list. So, future spouse, we've got strength and temperance. Okay, I've got someone who's quite strong, but yet gentle. Okay, I feel like your future spouse, Gem, is going to be someone who's very strong, but yet very gentle. Okay, I'm just going to see if there's anything else that comes up for you. Here we go, one more. Doing a little bit extra. Again, we get that sense of Queen of Wands. It's interesting. Okay, Gem. I've got someone who is strong, and it's sort of, I say what you need to know, and it's about you being confident in yourself. Okay, be confident that you're going to attract someone who's very gentle and very, be confident in your path. Be confident in your path. Be bold. Be dynamic. Here. Okay, so here we go. Okay. So, yeah. So, if you're on this list, this is what I'm up to. This list, this is what needs, this is what I'm finishing up. So, please make sure that you type in your questions. Now, for those that want a reading, don't forget to check out the Ko-Fi. Also for donations and things like that. So for the next live too. So I'm just seeing where I'm up to. So I think I'm just about finished, to be honest. People haven't typed in their message that were on this list. Hi, Egyptian Famous. I'm just finishing up now. So this is it. Everyone from the free list, this was it. So if they don't post their questions and they're obviously not here, and so I am going to quit. So I'm not sure who's still here and who wants a question in this list, because I am wrapping up. I am finishing up. So now, let's see here. Okay, so what I want to do, to do something here. Welcome, I appreciate it. Losing at the moment. I've just got, I know Oracle is moving, so I'm not sure if he's on today or not. Right, so let me just do the link. Here we go. Let's do this here. Oh, good. You typed in your question, all those X's. Thank you. The link I've just popped into the chat will be the link for the next live in 2 days. Okay, so Triplex, cool. Thank you for posting your question. I'm still waiting to see who's going to post their question in. Is someone trying to stop me from my destiny? Well, the only one person that can stop you is yourself. Because your destiny is not always where you want to, it's not always where you want to be, but where you need to be. So what's going on with your destiny? So let's have a look here. No, cat. Cats rule the earth. Okay, what's going on with your destiny? Let's have a look. What's going on? How do you reach? It's how do I reach my destiny? What do I need to know in regards to reaching my destiny? Remember, your destiny is not always what you want, but where you're going to be. Okay, your destiny is not always where you want to be, but it's where you're going to be. Okay, so nobody can ever stop you from where you're going to be, because that's going to happen. So how do you achieve your goals, your dreams? How do you reach the word destiny? I think you need to, destiny is not necessarily your goals and dreams either. Your destiny is always going to be where you're going to be. So nobody can actually stop you from reaching where you're meant to be. So what do you need to know in regards to your destiny? You're always going to reach your destiny. It's different. Destiny is not necessarily your goals or your dreams. So what do you need to know in regards to your destiny? What do you need to know in regards to your destiny? Let's have a look. Okay, there's always going to be battles and challenges. Okay, it's a mind game. And interesting with the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is all about destiny and fate. So it's all about what action you choose to take. And the mind games come from within. The battles and the challenges come from within yourself. You're your worst enemy, if you like, in regards to this situation. It's all about the choice you make in regards to the situation. What action are you going to take? An acceptance of life's ups and downs. There's always going to be challenges to the situation. But it's all about you really focusing on what actions you can take to reach your goals, your dreams, or wherever you want to be. You're always going to have challenges in your life. There's always going to be life's ups and downs. There's always going to be battles and mind games and things going on. So that's super important to sort of think about here. It's all about your actions, your choices, your decisions. Things will work out the way they're meant to be. You're always going to reach your destiny. But it's all about your choices that you make, because your destiny is not necessarily your goals or your dreams, but it's where you're always going to end up here. So no, the only person that's trying to stops you is you. And you're really not going to be stopped from destiny. You're going to be, that's in regard to your dreams and goals. So it's the mind game. It's an acceptance, surrendering, being able to surrender. Okay? So no. Well, yeah, yourself. Your own thoughts, your own beliefs. Okay, guys. I've been on nearly 2.5 hours. The list was actually closed. As you can see, I'm ending up. Thanks for being with us. Thank you to everyone. Don't check out Ko-Fi. Read the description box down below. And I'm only just doing that was who was on the list. So I think, let me have a look and see if I've got Curly Girly's list here. I don't know if Curly Girly's gone. Curly Girly's still around. So let me just get this list. This is who I was doing. Because I'm trying to finish up this list. And what I'm going to do is, if anyone donates or anything like that, I'll be doing a separate video for those later. I really need this is it, list closed. So this is who I'm doing, and if I've missed out because those people have left or that, I'm ready to finish up. So, oh, Jack Mac, your question. Thank you. Jack Mac, your question, please. Woo, that was close. So I'm trying to do this, people that are on the list. That's all I'm trying to do right at this moment, because I just want to make sure that those people do get their readings. So if you're on this list and have not had a reading, so review, seminar, I've done a intuitive chosen one. Kevin, Jack Mac, ready to go, Moon, Sun, Mirror. So if you're on this list and have not had a reading, can you please make sure you've put your question in? I'm just finishing up because I've been on for nearly 2.5 hours. So let's have a look, Jack Mac. You're welcome. Will you have a career? So what do you need to know in regards to your career? Let's do the Meraki Tarot with this one, Jack Mac. Okay, career change. What do you need to know about your career change? What do you need to know about changing career? Oh, just take a nice deep breath. Oh, there we go. Okay, Jack Mac, let's have a look. Question. Will you have a career change soon? Okay, there's something that's very stressful. You're worrying a lot about things. You just need to take a breath for a minute. Okay, there's a lot of stuff that's stressing you out. A lot of stuff that's worrying you. We get 10 of Pentacles. And 10 of Pentacles is about wealth and abundance. So there does seem to be a lot of things that are worrying you and stressing you out. And here you've got the sense of wealth and abundance. So yes, about creating the change that you want in regards to, well, finances help you, or whatever the stressful situation, leaving behind the stressful situation here. There's something that's very stressful for you, that's causing you a lot of worry, Jack Mac. So there's something that's very stressful, very worrying about something. So it's really saying to you that it's time for some abundance, time to have that abundance of happiness and joy, not necessarily financial, but definitely the happiness and joy within the situation. So that can create the change. So it's telling me that there's a change coming up. It's definitely a change from going from very stressful to a sense of abundance and prosperity. This tells me that there's definitely a change coming up. So you can create a change from the worry and stressful situation that you're in to something much more that's going to create a sense of abundance and prosperity. So yeah, there's definitely a change coming up, but it's all about the action. You can choose to make that change. Okay. I think you're going to be pushed to your limits. I think you're being pushed to your limits. And so I think you're going to sort of feel like, I feel like there's going to be a blow up. I don't know why I got that. I just got like an explosion coming in, Jack Mac. I got a sense like you're exploding, like it's time for a change. It's time for you to make the change. So I do feel like it's going to be an explosion. I feel like you're going to, whew, I feel like there's going to be an explosion of some sort. So yeah, I think you're very much about creating that change within you. It does feel like there's going to be a career change. I think you've had enough with everything that's going on, so it's time for a change. It's definitely time for a change anyway. To have that abundance and prosperity. Okay, so I'm just seeing if there was anyone else on that list. So I don't know who's still here in the chat. I mean, I wish I could do everyone's readings that have just come in, but I really need to wrap up these people that wanted to, and I do appreciate those that wanted to donate and things like that. And I will do, if anyone donates or anything, they will be put on the next list. They will do on the next live, should I say. So if anyone's on here that I haven't done a reading for, let me just, I'm not even sure who I've done a reading for. It just gets so... Whew. So I'm not even sure who's still here or... So I'm just not sure who was actually still here from the readings. See, I did. So I'm just trying to see if there's anybody questions. Oh, okay, so I did that one. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so just having a look to see if there's anyone else. I'm just finishing up from this list. Right, ready to go. So you posted your question. I'm just trying to finish up here. Alexandra didn't post a question. I can only go so far back. I think that's the problem. Oh yeah, that's it. I can't go back any further. So if you posted your question early, it won't show up. Just finishing up this list. So I just tried to go back as far as I could. Right, so. Okay, so that's it. Oh, okay, that's it. This looks like that's everybody. Thank you to everybody. Thanks for the donations. Okay, that's it. I'm had it. I've been on for 2.5 hours. Thank you to everybody. Oh, okay. 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 Interesting.